But jiu-jitsu, I think, is the best martial art for dealing with a single unarmed human being.
По мнению Гордона Райана, это самый лучший инструмент для уличной драки.
Jiu-jitsu?
Да. Ты как считаешь?
Да, я вообще на 100% с этим не согласен. Как ты на улице ляжешь на пол и скажешь, давай.
Один на один, если один на один.
Ну и что, один на один, но ты же не ляжешь на пол и не скажешь, давай отсюда начнем. Надо драться сначала, стойки начинаешь. И я думаю, если там сопоставлять самбо и джиу-джитсу, то самбо намного сильнее именно в уличной драке. Мы же применяли.
Aslam Makhachev challenges Gordon Ryan's assertion that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu reigns supreme in one-on-one combat scenarios. In his conversation with Russian media outlet Ushatyka, Makhachev contended that BJJ loses much of its effectiveness when taken beyond the controlled environment of a training facility. He emphasized how his personal background has shown him that Sambo offers superior applicability when dealing with unpredictable street confrontations. Dan Hooker seems unfazed by the recent infidelity accusations swirling around him. The UFC lightweight fighter unexpectedly found himself at the center of combat sports gossip after cheating rumors started spreading across social platforms. Instagram personality Kike Gray publicly accused Hooker of betraying her trust, sharing what she claimed were text exchanges, along with numerous photographs featuring herself alongside the fighter, though these messages remain unverified. Gray went further, alleging Hooker had also been unfaithful with a male partner and suggested his spouse knew about their relationship arrangement. Thursday evening saw Hooker's partner respond via Instagram stories, posting both a handwritten love note from Hooker and footage of him resting.
Who's a non-MMA athlete that you'd like to see in the octagon?
P. Diddy. P. Diddy's my... But for that one, they have to... they don't check him for grease. Yeah. And he can fight Arman Tsarukyan because they're both...
Hooker took to X with characteristically sarcastic responses that seemed to minimize the controversy surrounding him. His initial post simply asked what he had missed, followed by a cryptic comment that Oscar Willis from MacLife echoed back to him. Hooker then added that nothing compares to a woman seeking revenge, and shared an Instagram story meme about protecting his family after his mistress attempted to destroy them. When questioned about which non-MMA competitor he'd want to see fight in the UFC, he provided his thoughts on that topic as well.
This is a message for Dan Hooker, tough guy, UFC fighter, yeah. All I've seen of late is you getting your ass whooped in the cage, ass beaten up, okay? You know, years ago I wrote in my book, my autobiography, that you're a good man. But time has revealed you're a piece of shit. Yep. You with the wrong people. You got it? My daughter and my granddaughters deserve better. They don't deserve a piece of shit like you. Okay? You want to deal with this? You can come and see me face to face. If you're a man, if you got anything about you, you come to see me face to face. But you ain't that man. You're big talk, yeah? Big talk, big this, big tattoos, big and everything. Get in the cage. Most of the time, you get your ass whooped, yeah? This 59-year-old will whoop your ass too, boy. You got it?
The controversy escalated when Hooker's father-in-law reportedly sent him threatening messages about physical confrontation.
Ronda and Gina, whoever thought about that, man? They're going to be half naked? I guess I will be half naked. Might be make it a little better. I don't know. Do you guys care about Gina and Ronda? No, you know what he gives a. Maybe if you put some oil on it, you know, do some dollar bills, people might give a. But really, like, not many people give a about women's MMA in general, you know. It's like the WNBA. Everyone's like, oh, like, no one gives a about women's sports. You take the weakest, softest motherfucker here, and you guys would beat up Amanda Nunes. Like, and the fat guy in the Hawaiian shirt. No offense, dude, I like you, but like, you up Amanda Nunes any day of the week. We got to remember what women excel at: having kids, being mothers, making food, cleaning the house. Problem is, we've empowered them too much to ruin society.
Don't forget to show your support by liking this content, subscribing to our channel, and hitting that notification bell to help us expand our reach to more combat sports fans. Now let's continue with the latest updates. Sean Strickland's pre-fight week chaos keeps intensifying as Thursday night brought another heated social media exchange, this time with Joaquin Buckley, after Buckley confronted him about using racial slurs. Strickland doubled down with additional inflammatory comments, labeling Buckley as a black version of Karen and bragging about never backing down from racist confrontations. He accused Buckley of being the type who blames racism when kicked out of establishments for disruptive behavior, while also mocking his fighting skills and social media presence as cringeworthy. Buckley issued a direct warning telling Strickland to expect consequences in Houston. Meanwhile, Amanda Nunes has taken issue with Strickland's recent disparaging remarks about women's mixed martial arts during UFC Houston media availability, where his expletive-laden tirade included derogatory statements about female fighters and claims that ordinary men could defeat even elite competitors like herself.
For Strickland, you know what he's going to come out and do. He's going to talk, say stupid stuff to fight week, but he's going to throw out his jab. He's going to throw out that teep. I'm going to say over under 50 teep kicks for Strickland. I will say the only good thing about the teep kick is Fluffy's shown that he has a weakness in the body. He's gotten hurt to the body a couple times. Kevin Holland finished him with a body shot, and I think Pereira rocked him with a body shot too. So it tells me something that's like a weakness in his game. I don't know, remember Donald Cerrone used to have horrible body shots, but he would always break with that. So maybe Fluffy has the same style. So for Strickland, you got to keep him at that jab length. You got to keep him at that teep length. You can't let him get into a rhythm of shooting, taking you down, and constantly making you work, because that's what Fluffy's best at. I think Strickland knows what he does. He tries to keep it at his pace, tries to slow it down. He does a lot of walking forward. I don't think that's going to help him in this fight, because moving forward on a guy that wants to shoot on you and wrestle on you, it's going to give him openings to get the takedown. Strickland, you can't get wild with your punches. You do get very stupid, overly aggressive at that last 10 seconds of every round, and it looks really sloppy, and that's going to leave openings for the takedown. So I think you just got to keep it straight jabs, straight teeps, and just keeping Hernandez at bay and at distance, not letting him get into his range of wrestling and grappling and clinching.
Nunes responded decisively to Strickland's dismissive comments about female fighters through an Instagram post. She emphasized that women accomplish everything men do, while simultaneously excelling as professional fighters, using #GirlPower to reinforce her message about not being intimidated by his remarks. Separately, Bilal Muhammad has strategized a potential path to victory for Strickland against Anthony Hernandez this weekend, suggesting in a recent YouTube analysis that approximately 150 body kicks could prove decisive. Muhammad highlighted Hernandez's documented susceptibility to body shots and identified this vulnerability as Strickland's most promising route to success Saturday evening.
Finish this fight, he is staying composed, and Hugo is just holding on for dear life in these positions.
He's surviving. The referee is very close to the action. Gable is reigning the heavy ground and pound, and that's it! Another first round victory for Gable Steveson. The Olympic wrestling champion moves up to 3-0 as an MMA pro.
Gable Steveson's professional mixed martial arts trajectory continues its upward climb as he moves closer to potential UFC recruitment. The Olympic gold medalist secured another first-round finish in his third professional contest at Mexican Fight League 3 Thursday evening, defeating the more seasoned Hugo Lozama through ground strikes in under 4 minutes, marking his most challenging opponent to date based on experience levels.
What I think about the heavyweight division, there's a lot of fantastic fighters. I got nothing bad to say about anybody. I come with respect. I come with great words for everybody, but I also come with power. I come with domination. I come with timing. I come with speed. I come with youthfulness. And I come as Gable Steveson to show up and kind of create my own path and kind of get to where I need to go. So I never got anything bad to say about anybody. I just do my thing and it works. But that pressure, you know, there's no pressure. I've been in those big spots before. I've been in a lot of places where, you know, can Gable do it? And I have done it. And I've kind of rewritten a lot of things for myself. So there's no pressure. It's just another day. And we show up and we are trained for pressure. We're trained for that. And pressure makes diamonds. And like I always say, Gable gets money and he gets a lot of it too. So with those diamonds, he'll keep creating.
Numerous observers already envision Steveson as a future UFC heavyweight title holder and potentially the division's long-awaited revitalizing force. During his recent MMA fighting interview, Steveson acknowledged embracing the pressure accompanying such lofty expectations while simultaneously expressing genuine admiration and respect for the current heavyweight talent pool competing in the UFC. Khamzat Chimaev demonstrated his charitable nature once again outside of competition. Recent social media footage shared by one of his training partners captured Chimaev distributing new iPhones to his entire team, attempting to keep the generous act away from cameras and public attention.
Я хочу драться за пояс, конечно. Сказали месяц, май, соперник пока не известен.
Почему Перейра отказывается от третьего поединка?
Я не знаю, отказывается он или нет, но пока нету от него новостей.
У вас есть планы перейти к тяжелой версии?
Есть. Первоначально я хочу вот этот вопрос закрыть с ним, неважно, за пояс или просто бой. Потом, возможно.
Carlos Prates has reached his patience limit regarding his upcoming bout arrangement. The UFC welterweight prospect used Instagram Thursday to voice his exasperation with a potential opponent who has failed to finalize contract terms, questioning whether they're serious about competing or simply wasting everyone's time, while fans and he himself wait for confirmation. Prates challenged his would-be opponent to sign the agreement and deliver what could become Fight of the Year material. Meanwhile, Magomed Ankalaev is exploring heavyweight possibilities, revealing in a recent interview that he's testing the waters for a potential division change, though he emphasized wanting to resolve his unfinished business with Alex Pereira before making any permanent moves upward.
Chegou a hora da verdade, bora ver, né? 110. Não, acho que é camiseta, pô, peraí. Caralho, 110. Então chama.
Thursday evening brought multiple confirmations that Jamahal Hill will challenge Magomed Ankalaev for the light heavyweight championship, with this matchup locked as UFC 327's main event scheduled for April 11th in Miami, Florida. This development indicates Alex Pereira is relinquishing his title to pursue heavyweight competition against Ciryl Gane at UFC 328 on May 9th in Newark, New Jersey, with the victor expected to face Tom Aspinall for undisputed heavyweight supremacy once Aspinall receives medical clearance to return. MMA Hoji initially broke this news while Pereira expressed surprise today upon weighing himself and discovering he's reached 143 pounds.